So can you see my window?
Yes, Amit, it is visible.
Yeah. For uh, for installing Fusion 365, uh, first you may log in or open your browser, then open link autodesk.com/education.
Yes, that's better option. Or they can, if they want, they can directly search into Google Education Community of Autodesk. Then also they will go to the same page.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Then click on get product on here, or just click on sign in, and in you find a sign in page where click on create account. In create account, he is asking for few information like country and your education role, educator, teacher or student, yeah, IT administration, and institution type. Two types are here: high school and then the higher education. Select appropriate in drop down and then click on next button. Then he asks for your personal information, first name, last name, your email ID, and confirm email ID, and your password. Uh, One thing is, um, यहाँ पे एक बात को ध्यान रखना है. Remember, you mention your first name and last name as you have that ID card, and any student have mark sheet. Your first name and last name is same, which is your mark sheet or your ID card. Because in the verification process, if you mention first name and last name not similar as your ID card or your mark sheet, they may refuse your free license. Then you may get, when you fill this information, you may get a verification email on your provided email ID, which you mention on here. Just go to your email ID and click on verification, verify email. When you click on verify email, you may jump on this page again, Autodesk page again. Then he may ask for your eligibility. You check your eligibility. Here you mention your school, your institution name. If you can't find your institution name, just type your institution, can't find, click on can't find, and add your institution name. If you can't find your institution name, the verification process may takes 24 to 40 hours. Otherwise, if you find your institution name, it may take 5 to 10 minutes to verify your email. Then click type and which purpose you are using for personal use or sector. Click on next, continue. Then again check your information on here, your email ID, your first name, last name, country code, etc. Then click on confirm eligibility. Then he asks for your a document, your mark sheet, your institution, any certificate from your institution, or your ID card. Just upload. You have 14 days to upload that. But if you are not uploading your document, you can't use your free account, free or educational access. Then when you process all the files, then go to the Autodesk page, click on get product link, then click on Fusion 360. Don't go for Fusion 360 browser version. That's for Chrome books only. Then click on get product, or you may find get license. Click on that. Then he may says get access. Click on access. Then a program may download in like this. Download in your desktop. Then when you download the program, click on install. Click on that. They may ask you for installation. When installation is completed, he may click on that icon, And he asks you for your credential like email ID, which you mention in your Autodesk account. Mention your email ID and your password. Then you use your Fusion 365. Uh, so is this correct or anything else?
No, yes, yes, that's fine. So I'm asking you if anybody is having any trouble related to creating account, verification of account, or you are facing some challenges while downloading and installing the software, please let us know so that we can resolve the issue.
May I stop seriously?
Yes, if you want, you can.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So anybody is having any issue related to installation? I'm assuming that everybody is clear with the installation procedure and they are already using many of you have already installed. Okay, I'm getting responses. Yes, nobody is having an issue. Okay, thank you. So once again, welcome to all of you to the next session of this program, additive manufacturing. So I'm going to start sharing what is the agenda because this session was scheduled tomorrow, but okay, no problem. We will be covering this session today. What exactly the other things we are going to learn today. Some of the remaining topics for Fusion, if you are having any doubt related to the topics which we have discussed yesterday, you can ask me. Then we will try to design something in the Fusion, and I'll explain you the entire procedure of 3D printing also, because that was the next topic, implementation of Fusion 360 for additive manufacturing. The designing part we will be doing in Fusion. Then we are going to export our file in STL format. Then we will bring this STL format to any of these licensed software. I'll tell you the different technologies. Those who are available open source technologies, free of cost, you can download any one and you can set up your machine. You can give the data of your machine and you can see the entire slicing. What are the different configuration you have to do that I'm going to explain. And later on, you can take this G code file, give it to your 3D printer and it will start printing. Right. So whatever the topics we have covered, let's come to the point. The sketch we have already done because that is the first step of designing. Whenever you want to design anything, you need to sketch. The sketching has already been done. Is there any doubt from any one of you related to sketching? Then we can start with the modeling portion. So we need to go for the modeling and then we'll go for the other procedures. Anyone please respond. You have any questions related to sketching, or are you comfortable, or anybody have already created any of these sketch and they want to showcase? Please tell us so that we can allow you to share your screen and you can also share your Fusion 365. Anyone, Jayant or Roy ma'am? Anyone who have done something in Fusion yesterday or today? No responses? At least you can say yes or no.
Sir, no.
No,
No problem.
no problem. So sketching is already done. So have you tried something doing in Fusion?
So I tried but could not do, but I hope we'll be able to.
Okay, no problem. So, okay, if you are facing any challenges, let me tell you, I saw, because I know this 1.5.
I also tried, but I can design the outline, but whenever I have to make the solid part, in that time I couldn't do that. What's the problem? I couldn't understand.
Right. Very good point. I'll explain this now. No issues. So before coming to your doubts, let me tell you, because I know this is 1.5 hour session, it will be difficult for
Yes, sir.
you
Yes.
to complete everything and it will be difficult for you to remember everything. So just to make your work easy, if you go to your profile, right, this one, right hand side, right, just near to that, there is a question mark called help. just click to help, and there is an option called learning and documentation. Can you see my screen? Learning and documentation, and the option is called self-paced learning. Can you see that? So if you go for self-paced learning, just click once. All the tutorials of Fusion are available according to the choice resources, like getting started for absolute beginners, how you can use this cloud workspace, administration, and Fusion team. These are the small courses. All the video tutorials are available. Solid modeling basics, mesh modeling basics, and then some of the extension. Machining is not required. And then you can go for assemblies. You can see these videos of these are the complete videos available. If you watch these videos, then automatically everything will be revised, and you will be able to do a lot of things in Fusion. All these things are come into the category of self-learning, which is available along with your Fusion. So you can go through all these videos whenever you have time after this workshop. Right? Is that clear? So anyways, I'm going to off this. So this option you will be getting. This option you will be getting just next near before your profile name. There is a question mark tab. Just click here, go for learning and documentation, and click to self-paced learning. You will be getting all the videos. Just see the videos and you will be revising everything. So the next, this is the point, because some of the participants are facing a little bit of challenge. I know this is quite busy schedule from morning to evening, and after that it will be difficult for you to get time for practice. So whenever you have time, you can see these videos. Next doubt is comfortable with the sketching, but whenever it comes in terms to create solid, then you guys are facing some problem. So as I already told you.
Hi sir, Jen this side, good afternoon.
Yes, Jen. Hi. Want to ask something?
No.
Okay. See, the very first step is sketch. That's fine. If you see on the top, there are 4 tabs available: solid modeling, surface modeling, sheet metal modeling, or some tools. Since we are working on the solid modeling, we are not going to cover anything else. Solid modeling. So whenever you want to create a solid, whatever is the sketch you are creating, or whatever is the profile you are getting, that should be closed. Otherwise, it is not going to add the material. Let me show you one example. If I'm going to create anything like this, any shape, if it is closed, and how to check whether it is closed or not, click to finish a sketch and try to select your profile. If it is converting into blue color, it means it is a closed object. Right? Let me do another one. If I am going to create the same type of profile, but I'm not taking it closed, this is not a closed one. This end and this end is open. So if I try to select after finish a sketch, this is converting into blue color, but this is not converting into blue color because this is open profile. The moment I will make it closed, sometimes you might feel, okay, this profile is looking like that it is closed, but if you zoom out, you can see there is a gap in the ends. So open profile, with open profiles, we cannot create solids. We can create surfaces, not the solids. So make sure whatever the sketch you are creating, that should be closed. If it is a closed one, now this is a closed object, this is a closed object. Now easily I can select these 2 profiles. I can go for extrude and I can add the material. Now these are the solids. Clear? I hope it is clear now.
Yes.
All right. So let me go back. So sketching and solid you can easily create. Now the question is, I need to create an object so that I can get it 3D printed. Right? How we can do that? Let me delete this sketch. So again, very first thing is I'm interested to create the sketch first. Or if you do not want to use a sketch or all any one of these commands, there is an option to use primitives also. But with the help of these primitives like box, cylinder, sphere, torus, coil, you need to give the parameters only. You do not need to draw a sketch. For example, I am going to create a box. Just select any plane and you can see the box dialog. Length, width, and height. You can also use these manipulators to increase and decrease the height. Any of the parameters. Once I click OK, you can see there is no sketch file in the timeline because this is automatically a primitive. This is called top-down approach of modeling where we are directly using primitives. But this can be used only once you are creating some simple type of shapes, not very complicated, because we have limitation of shapes available. Getting my point? So if in case I want to use torus, I'm selecting this top plane. Okay. Since interference is happening, so automatically it is giving cut. You can click OK. So automatically you can see this groove has been cut out. Similarly, if I want to use a sphere, select the plane where you want to place, give the center point, and it is available. If you want to remove material, automatically, whenever software is finding that there are interference happening between two materials, it will automatically suggest you that this operation should be cut. You can click OK. So whatever the shape you want to create, you can create. This approach you can also try for creating some blocks or some small simple things. Okay, so let me create any of the example first, then it will be easy for us to complete the process. Okay, I'm going to take the same example, how to create a cup so that we can get it 3D printed. Simple, the simplest example, right? And how many different methods are there where we can create the cup? One method I have already explained you, that is the revolve feature with the help of revolve. Or otherwise, if you want to use, okay, let me start with the revolve again. So I have to create one small profile. So not the SP line, I'm going to use this direct, this one, and choose it like this. So it's a simple one, right? If you want to use some curve and everything, you can always provide this fillet. And I'm going to offset this entire entity according to the thickness I want. You can see there are two lines, but again, this is not a closed profile. You can see this is open. So I need to close it. So I am going to close this one. And similarly like this one. Correct. There is an extra line coming. So whenever there is an extra line, I can trim this line. Okay. Now my profile is almost done. This is a very simple typo, or you can say any flower base or something like that. I'm going for finish a sketch. Now you can see the moment I will try to select my profile, it is converting into blue, means my profile is closed. I can
Sir,
perform
yesterday
anything.
you said something about this black line. If it is black, what was that, sir?
Fully constrained, because this line is automatically fixed with the origin. That's why. This origin is the point which is automatically fixed. Position is fixed. The lines which is connected to the origin automatically coming black means these lines are fully constraints,
Okay, sir.
right? So I have created this small profile. Now I'm going for revolve feature. If you go for extrude, what will happen? It will only give you this one. Because extrude material is always adding normal to your profile. You can see. You can create this type of shape. But I am interested to create cup type of shape, so I will use revolve feature because
Revolve.
that should revolve. So you need to select this profile is already selected. Access,
Yes.
if you want, you can select this because I have already created in the origin, or you can select this line also. Want to see how it is happening? See. The profile is revolving along the axis and you can control the angle 360 degrees. Is it clear or not?
Yes.
Click OK. So this basic shape is already done. Now the next point is I'm interested to create a handle. That is very much required, right? So how to create a handle? Because I want to create a profile again, and that should be coming with the path. It should be like this. But here, because it's a circular in nature, I cannot draw anything. Because this is a curve. Whenever you click on create a sketch, it will ask you, you can see the message, it will ask you to select a plane or planar face. You cannot select this face. Yes, you can select this face. These curved faces you cannot select. And I can select these perpendicular planes also. So what to do? I can do one thing. Okay, let me take this plane first. And I'm going to draw the shape of handle in SQL. So what I'm going to do? Right? If you find this shape is okay, then otherwise, if you want to modify something, you can modify. Whatever the shape you want to use, you can use it. Correct? Let's say this one is fine for me. I will go for finish a sketch. See, I have created this one, this path, but I need to create this path as a solid one, and I need to have a profile that may be circular or any shape you want. But that profile, I need to draw a plane. This is not a plane. This is also not a plane. Where I need to draw that profile. That is the important part. So anytime if you are facing this challenge, like you want to draw something at some different planes and planes are not available, then you can create your own virtual plane with the help of construction menu. Like this path I have already given. So I'm taking this option plane along path. So this plane is created. You can see this additional plane has come. Now since plane is available, my all the work has done. So I'm selecting this plane.
Can you create plane again?
Yes. Up to this point, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
This sketch where I have drawn, let me on this origin. I have selected this plane. This plane means XZ plane. This profile I have drawn in XZ plane, right? Now I am interested to create a profile at the end that may be circular, rectangle, whatever type of handle you want to create, so that I can use this path, but I do not have any plane. You can see either these three planes are available or planar surface. This one is available. Sorry, this one. This is not a planar surface because this is curved, right? Cylinder. So this is not a plane. So I need to create a plane. So let me off this origin. This construction menu refers to create n number of virtual planes, axes, or points. Whenever you need in your design anything which you want to create extra, you can create all these things as per your requirement, and there is no limitation. You can create thousands of virtual planes. Depends how complicated designs you're working with. So there are various options. Since I have already created path, so I'm going to choose this option, plane along path. And you have to select this path which you have created. Place the plane wherever you want. At the end, click OK. Now, since my plane is created, I will select this plane and repeat the same process. You go for a sketch, create any circular object. Let's see, like this, a smaller one. Let's finish a sketch. Now you can see, I got my profile and I got my path also. अब मुझे इस प्रोफाइल को, इस सॉलिड को, इस पाथ को फॉलो कराना है. What I want is the solid of this profile should follow this path. So there is a separate command called sweep. You can see. I'll go with the sweep. I'm selecting this profile and I'm selecting this path. Right? Why red color is coming? Because some interference is happening. I do not want red color. I simply will join this object. Click OK. Ready? Yes or no? Do I need to repeat this? Yes, there is a little challenge with my, I need to create this path a little bit more inside. So I'm going to do that. I take a sketch. I need to make it like this. See. Now it is, there is no gap. Correct or not? Yes or no?
So challenging.
It's challenging. No, it's not challenging. You try it, please. You want to share your screen? I'll tell you how to do it.
So from the first step,
From
from the first step.
Okay, I'm going to repeat it again. No problem. That's why I've taken this simple example so that there should not be any difficulty. Okay.
Yes.
From the
So
first
can
step.
I share my screen and you can instruct?
Okay, let me explain. Now I'm telling you a number of methods. This is the method I have chosen from the revolve feature. Now I'm telling you, if you are not comfortable with any of the commands, you can create the same thing with other commands also. Like if I'm going to create a sketch profile, only circular sketch profile, this one, right? Going for extrude, what is happening? Cylinder, but what is the shape of my cup is little bit inclined outside. You can do this thing with extrude also. How you can do that? See, there is an option called taper angle. You can see this arc, right? You can make it like this. Click OK. See. Fine. Now, since it's a solid, so I need to remove the inside area. So again, you can draw any profile over here, or there is a shortcut available, shell, which I am going to use. Provide the thickness and see. My pot is ready. Again, the same thing. So you have multiple objects. Now that depends on the user, which option you want to use to create that object. You can create extrude with the help of extrude. You can create with the help of revolve. You can create with the help of sweep. And number of options are there. Are you getting this or not? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you want to share your screen. I'll guide you how to create this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Please share your screen.
Sir, I couldn't.
Preetham, can you please give her access to share the screen? Preetham, are you there? Preetham, Amit, anybody?
Yes,
Jen?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1 second, sir.
Doing.
Give him.
Ma'am, please try it once.
No, sir.
Jen, you need to give access to Roy ma'am to share her screen.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Either you can do one thing, you can make her co-host.
Ma'am, try it.
No, sir.
Please wait, ma'am.
So what actually the challenge you are facing, ma'am? Please tell me. Okay, meanwhile, I'll share my screen.
Yes, sir. I can see your screen.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, I'm going to explain.
First I go to the blank page. Then
Okay.
I go to the solid page. That means solid, not sketch. Sketch
Yes,
part.
I'm telling you these steps. You do it with me. Click on create a sketch
Create sketch. Yes.
and select this plane, front plane. Any plane you can select, but better to select this one. Right?
Which plane, sir? Which plane, sir?
Front plane, front plane. Have you selected?
Okay. The another plane is selected. How can I change this one?
No, after a sketch you can change, but no issues. Whatever the plane you have selected, it's okay. Only orientation will different. Otherwise, the rest everything will be the same.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So now you can choose line command
Choose line command. Yes, sir.
and create line from this one like this.
Yes, sir. I will do that.
Create these two lines,
Yes, sir. I do that.
right? Then go to fillet this one.
Sir, 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute. Yes, sir.
Go to fillet.
Go to
Fillet. This modification tool. Can you see this modification tool?
modification.
First option is fillet.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sir, in the second option that you gave, where we draw a circle and then extruded it,
Sir,
sir,
I
what
couldn't
is-
get out from this one.
Sorry.
I couldn't get out from this one. May I escape this one? I couldn't get out from there.
From line command.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can press escape button.
Okay. Yes, sir. Then modify.
Use fillet.
Select.
Yes, first option, fillet.
No, sir, there is no such option select.
In modification tool, not select, fillet, first option.
Which
Can you
one?
see my, can you see my
Oh,
screen?
fillet. Okay, sir.
Yes,
I
fillet.
understand. Fillet. Yes, sir. I got it. Fillet.
Choose fillet, select these two lines or the corner one and specify the fillet radius. Let it be 5 mm. It's okay.
Yes, sir.
It's rounded one, right? But since, as I already told you, this is the open curve, this is single line. I cannot add material, right? So what you have to do is you have to go for offset. You can go to the modification tool again. There is an option called offset.
Ma'am, you can share your screen right now. Roy, ma'am, you
Yes, sir.
can share your screen.
No, sir. Oh, sad is sharing. Sir,
Okay, I'm going to stop share. Please,
yes, sir.
please share.
This is looks like that. Oh. How can I change?
Okay, okay, leave it. That's fine. Just press escape button. Escape.
Escape. Yes, I
Yes.
do. Yes.
No, you have out from the command. Okay, can you please open the new tab? I'll tell you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Go to sketch again.
Page again.
Select this front plane. Plane. Yes. Any plane you can select, no issues.
Yes, sir.
Please select any plane. You have selected the plane, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you? No, you have selected the plane.
Yes.
You can see the timeline. This orbit. Next to orbit, there is an option called, or in the sketch palette, second option is look at. Can you please click to look at?
Look at. Yes, sir.
Please click. Yes. Now your plane is parallel. Whenever there is a difficulty, your plane is not getting parallel. So you
Oh.
can click to look at.
Okay, sir.
Now choose the line and create both the lines.
Yes, sir.
Oh, because you have clicked on 3D sketch. Okay. No problem. It's okay. From one point to another point.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Right. Leave it. We are not going to. Okay. If you want, you can apply fillet. Use fillet. Yeah. Press enter. Okay. That's fine. Enter press कर दीजिए. Yes. Now
Yes.
go to offset.
Offset.
Select this entity, whatever you have designed. Select the curve. Yes. Please bring it down. This dialog box. Offset dialog box को थोड़ा नीचे कर लीजिए. Okay. ठीक है. No problem. That's fine. Click OK.
Yes. May I change this one?
No issues.
Oh, okay.
But is there? See, so again, it gets overlapped.
Okay.
So you can just double click.
Undo and undo.
Yes, I undo.
Go for offset again.
Offset.
Offset.
Yeah.
Select.
Yes.
The arrow.
And it's better to give the distance. Type
Yeah.
5 mm. Type 5 mm. Offset position, right? You can type 5 mm.
5.
Sure.
5.
Okay. Let's take 10. It's better to take 10. Chalo, ठीक है. 5 ले
No
लिया.
issue.
That's fine. Now you can see both the ends are open. You have
Yes,
to
sir.
click on line.
Yes.
Click to line and join these two with the help of line ends.
Click.
Please zoom in कीजिए please. Yeah.
How can I bring it?
This hand button in the bottom center port, center display settings. This hand symbol.
Middle mouse button, you can drag it. Middle mouse button. Down, drag it down.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes.
Now you can close these ends with the help of line command. Use line. Please use line.
Line.
And
Yes.
yes, from this point to this point.
Oh, okay. Same
Similarly,
way there to
yes,
there.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Right. Go
Yes.
for finish. Go for finish sketch.
Go for
Finish sketch.
finish sketch. Okay. Yes.
Sir,
Right.
when I am drawing, it is not coming on the plane just like this.
Yes, I know. What the mistake?
It's on some other axis.
Yes, I got it. Why it is happening? If you see your sketch palette, there is a last option called 3D sketch. By mistake, you have clicked on 3D sketch. Please
Yes, sir.
uncheck this box.
I'll check it.
So now you can go to create, ma'am. Create,
Create.
revolve.
Revolve.
Profile is already selected. No worries. Select this select this green line, green axis. Yes. Yeah. Click OK.
Okay.
Done.
Click to this home button next to view cube. Near to view cube, there is a home button. View cube near to your profile, right hand side corner, upper corner, ma'am.
Up. Written top. TOP top. No. Right side. Right screen.
Right hand side. This.
More right side. Down. Right side. More right. No. A square box. It top is there. Written top. Square box. Square. Down. Yeah, this one. Home. That's
Just near to that. There.
Oh,
yeah, this
oh,
one.
oh.
Now you can see. Because you have selected the wrong plane, so
Yeah.
orientation is different only. Otherwise, you'll get the same shape. Just click to orbit and rotate your objects. See.
Oh,
Done?
okay. Yes, sir. I got it.
Now you're able to make it, huh?
Now, oh, okay. Because of the orbit is wrong, that is why it looks like that.
Not orbit, because by mistake you have selected the wrong plane.
Axis.
Yes.
Can I change the axis now?
Not now, but yes, if you want to change the plane, can you right click to this sketch timeline? Please use, that's okay. Not a sketch, not there. In timeline.
So
Use
how
escape.
can I go out from there?
Yes, escape button whenever you want to come out, use escape.
Then
Escape button in your keyboard. Or right click OK. You can do right click OK.
no, I couldn't go out from there.
Yes, I got it. Now you are
Yes.
out, right?
Yes.
You can see in the timeline there are two options. One is sketch, second one is revolve. Timeline at the bottom.
Timeline.
Bottom line, ma'am.
Below
No.
comments. Below comments.
Yes.
Yeah, this one.
Select this sketch. Sketch.
Yeah.
Right click. Redefine sketch plane. There is a third option. Right. Now, if you want to change the plane, please on the origin. Origin in the browser. Browser menu.
Oh,
Near to-
origin.
Yes. Please make it on. I button.
I
button. Yes. Now you can select this plane. You can choose any other plane. Not this one. Next. No, next one. Why is it? Yes. Click OK. Now your orientation is correct, ma'am. Because revolve, acha, you have selected the wrong axis now. Now this is, but your profile has been transferred to that plane, but in the opposite direction. But anyways, that you can change later on. There is an option to change your profile plane also. That was I was trying to explain.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay.
Sir,
So
Can I
How
share
I
my
can-
screen?
yes,
How
please
can
go ahead.
I change the width of this one?
Okay, I'll tell you. Ma'am, please stop share.
Okay.
Yes. Who is the next one?
Sir, can I share?
Yes, please.
Sir, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
So, sir, this is how it is looking, and it is not on the right plane, I know. And I tried to make a handle of this also, but I don't think that this is placed correctly. And
Okay.
I want to increase the width also from the upper side, and lower it will be a little tapered one. So
Right.
how can I
So
do?
I'll tell you, you have chosen this top-down approach where you have created this rectangle. Sorry, this cylinder.
Yeah.
Right. So in top-down approach, whenever you are creating a cylinder, you will not get option to give the taper angle,
Okay.
right? It will automatically come in as a straight cylinder.
Okay, sir.
So if you want to make it taper, you have to work on the create a sketch, then go. This is not the extruded object. This is directly primitive you have using. That's what I was telling you. If you want
नहीं
to
sir,
create a
primitive नहीं था sir. I went for shell. I created cylinder and then I went for shell. So
right. See,
modify में हाँ.
I'll tell you. See, if you see your timeline, the first object is primitive. That is cylinder you have created, solid cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
Now later on you applied shell command.
Right.
Can you select shell?
Yes, sir. Selected.
Right click.
On the sketch.
Timeline.
Timeline. Okay.
And go for edit feature.
Edit feature.
You are again into the shell. You have given this thickness of 11 mm. Can you please reduce this to 2 mm? Just type 2.
Okay,
now
sir.
you can see the increase,
Yes.
the width has been changed, right?
Right.
Click OK.
But I cannot taper it from
Taper, you
downwards.
cannot do it taper because it's a top-down approach you have used. If you
Top
want
down
to,
as in when I started working on it, I created my sketch. That was top down approach, right?
no. Once you create your sketch, it's a bottom-up approach. Means you are going to start from the basic drawing entity, point, lines, areas, and then volumes.
Okay.
Top-down
Sir,
approach. Top-down approach means you are directly using primitives. You have selected cylinder. It has asked you what is the radius of the cylinder and what is the height. You have
Okay.
given both the parameters and it has created. So
So,
in
sir,
top down you cannot. Yeah, please go ahead.
can I create a new one? I'll have to click on this new design.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll
Go for a
for
sketch.
sketch.
Create a sketch.
Sketch.
Select this horizontal plane, bottom one.
Select
Not
No.
from there, from the screen. Bottom
horizontal.
one. Yes, bottom one.
So
No, it's
the
okay. It's okay. Plane is so these by default planes you can see. The
okay.
one which
So
is you can select this horizontal plane. Blue
okay,
color.
sir.
Yes, that's fine.
Blue color. Okay, fine, sir. Right.
Right?
Now I can
Create a circle. Only circle. Circle command is not highlighted. Just click circle once. Yes. Now select the center point and draw a circle. Okay. Leave it. Don't worry about the dimension. Go for a stop sketch. Finish a sketch.
Fine, sir.
Right? Okay. So again, the plane has got changed. No issues. You can go to extrude.
Modify.
Extrude. Create menu. Create. Extrude. Yes.
I'll extrude this.
Yes. Click this one. Now you can see you have option to taper angle.
Okay.
This arc. Yeah. You can.
Fine, sir. Now?
Right?
Yes, sir. -5 degree.
It's okay. No problem. Click OK.
Okay. Enter.
Enter. Now you can apply shell.
Shell. And
Rotate
sir,
your object.
shell should be from the upper side, no? Or from the
That's
lower
okay.
side?
Whatever the side you want to take it, upper or lower. You can apply both the sides also, but it's okay. You can rotate. Okay, select this side.
This side.
Yeah. Okay. Provide the thickness of 2. Don't drag. It's better to provide thickness. You can go for 2 mm. Right.
Yes, sir.
Click OK.
Done.
Yes. Now you can rotate your object and you can see.
So now abhi I don't have control. So,
Shift and middle mouse button.
okay, sir. Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Now this is called bottom-up approach, where you have drawn the sketch first, then you are going to use any of the 3D models.
Okay, sir.
Right?
And to make the handle and to draw the handle, I'll go to create. Nee, I'll go to sketch.
Okay. The sketch. Take a
And-
plane which is bisecting this solid. Okay, this one you can select, not this one. See, yes, this is the correct one. Select this plane.
Okay.
Yes. Now you can use spline and create the shape of the handle.
So
Whatever
it
the-
has to be a little inside.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, fine. Press enter. Go for finish sketch.
Sketch.
Correct. Now you have to go to the construct menu after assemble.
Okay. Construct.
Choose the option plane along path. No.
Plane,
Yes.
sir.
Along plane along path.
Plane along path to, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Click
Yes, sir.
and select the path you have created. This handle path which you have created. Yes.
Okay.
Right. Drag this plane a little bit inside. जिस direction में arrow है ना उसे थोड़ा सा drag करिए अंदर. Yes. ले जाइए, कोई problem नहीं है. Yeah, that's fine. Till the end. Click OK. So plane
Okay,
has been created. Please zoom out. थोड़ा सा zoom करिए इसे. So that it will be. ना थोड़ा सा और बड़ा कीजिए. Yeah. Yes. Now select the plane. No, you're not able to select. Just a second. Just press, because plane is inside the object. So what you can do, you can left click, press left click a bit longer. थोड़ी देर के लिए left click को press करके रखिए.
On the plane itself, sir?
Yes, anywhere. No problem. And you can get the option plane 1. Select this plane 1 now.
Okay, sir.
Yes, plane is selected. Go for create a sketch. Again.
Create sketch.
And sketch a small circle.
Small circle. Sir, where should I draw this circle?
Origin, no problem. Yes. A small circle. Small.
Yes, sir.
It's quite big. Anyways, leave it. Go for finish sketch. No need to go for another circle. Go
Okay,
for
sir.
finish sketch.
Finish sketch.
Right.
Okay.
Now
Right.
go for create menu.
Create.
Go for sweep, extrude, revolve, and sweep. Third option. Yes.
Sweep.
Select this circle first.
Okay.
Yes, select it. And go to this path. Select this path in the dialog box.
Path.
Yes. And now
And-
select the path. The handle path you have created. Yes, this one.
Okay. Yes, sir.
The body would intersect itself because your diameter of this circle is a bit large. That's why it is not creating. Anyways,
Mhm.
cancel it.
Okay, sir.
Go for this sketch again. Last sketch in the timeline.
Time.
Last one.
Last one.
Right click.
Right click.
Edit sketch. Second option.
Edit sketch.
Please reduce the diameter. Just select this
Hello?
circumference and drag it inward.
Yes. CMC block नीचे down में.
Leave it. Yes, that's fine. Go for finish sketch. Now do the same process for sweep. Go for create. Not a sketch, ma'am. Create menu. You have clicked on go for finish sketch or Control Z.
I have to create a circle again, na sir?
No, you have already created, right?
Right. So I'll select this circle.
Not circle. Don't select first. You can go to create a menu. Hold down.
Create.
Use
Sweep.
sweep. Now you have to select the circular profile.
Circular profile. Then
Yes.
path.
Path.
And
And
then this
path.
handle.
Yes.
And
Still because your path is very, it's very sharp corner. That's why it is not creating. So what we can do is just cancel it.
okay, sir.
Again, you have to reduce the diameter or whatever the path dimension. This second sketch. Can you go for second sketch after shell? After shell. Not this one, next one. Yes, right click. Edit sketch. You can see this black dot. Yes, इसे थोड़ा सा right hand side में move कराइए, right hand side में. There should not be any sharp corner. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. No issues. Click OK. Click OK. Yeah. Okay. Go for finish sketch. Now, please use sweep again. वो प्रोफाइल सर्कल हमारा ऊपर चला गया, कोई बात नहीं. Let's see what will happen. Select the circle. थोड़ा सा ऊपर चला गया है, कोई बात नहीं. At least it will give the output.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I can
Now
see.
see the operation. See the operation in the dialog box. Sweep dialog box. Go for the last operation and use join.
Join. Okay, sir.
Click OK. Right. Now you can
Right,
see
sir. Yes, sir.
it is ready.
Yes, sir.
Now you can
Thank
rotate
you.
your object.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to see it. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Now can you please stop sharing so that I can?
Yeah, sure, sir.
So can I share now?
Yes, please.
Sir, what next? Now I do this part. That means this sketch is over.
No, the plane you have not selected the correct one. Why you have used 4 viewports? Can you go to the
No.
single viewport?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Now can you rotate your object? Whenever there is a visualization effect, you can always rotate your object. Rotate more. No, upper side. Where you have created this sketch, yes. Okay, this is the sketch you have created. Okay, fine, correct, no issues. Now what you have to do, just use escape button so that you can come out from the orbit.
Yes.
You can go to construct menu, modification, assemble, construct.
Yes.
No. Just cancel it.
Construct.
Plane along path.
Construct. Plane along path.
Yes. Select this path. Yes. And please bring this plane to the end of the path. आप इसका arrow drag करो. Yes, correct. No issues. That's fine. Click OK. Now you have to draw a small circular profile on the plane, new plane, and then you can go for sweep.
Here.
Yes.
So
Create a sketch. And go for select this plane. Go for create a sketch, or you can select this plane. Yes. Now you are already in a sketch. Yes. Select this plane. Yes, this one. Yeah. Create a small circle.
yes.
Created. Not able to
Yes.
see. Okay,
Yes.
fine. Go for finish sketch. right? Now go for create menu and use sweep command. Sweep, extrude, revolve, sweep, go. Yes. Select the profile first, correct. Now go to the dialog box and click on path. Select this path. Yes. In sweep dialog box, you can see the last option. Operation cut should not be there. That's fine. That's correct.
Hmm.
You please
Then?
select the path first.
We are approaching
Yes.
code 400.
Then okay,
And-
okay.
No, no, not okay, not okay. Just scroll see this dialog box. Ma'am, please, just wait, just wait. You can see this dialog box. Please
Yes.
scroll this dialog box a little bit down. You can see right hand side, there is a bar. Come on. Take it to the little bit, yes. Yes, operation, please choose join.
I think we should start
Click
now.
OK.
Ask
Click OK.
take the permission of the chief guest today,
Right.
Mr. Balram Bani sir, to
Right.
start the program.
Now you can rotate your object and you can see your handle has been created.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Alright, sir. Thank
Okay.
you. Sir. Thank you. Sir.
Okay. Please stop sharing. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen again. So I hope this procedure is clear. It took a lot of time, no issues. That depends on the practice. So I'm not going to make another object. So this one is defined. Okay. Let's say I have created this cup, right? Now, if you want to apply some appearances like colors or something, there is an option called in modification appearance or physical material. Don't go for physical material because physical material depends what is the material we are going to use for 3D printing. You can go for appearance and you can choose appearance colors. This is nothing but the paint. Let's say I want to take some plastic effect. So I can simple drag and drop. See. So I can apply the material also. Right. Anyways, this is the simple one. Now it's time because I have already designed this cup. I want to get it 3D printed. So next step is, since you have already, please, if you want, you can note it down. This is body 3, right? This is the entire body 3 of cup. So I need to save this, or you can simply rename this one cup and select this body, right click. There is an option called save as STL. Because as I already told you in my presentation, I need to have STL file. This is second step. First, I have created a CAD file. Then I need to take the STL format. So I'm going to take STL. And you can see the moment I will click on STL, you can see this entire triangular shapes coming. So anyways, I'm not going to send it to 3D utility. I'm simply going to save it. You can see refinement. If it is high, you can see how many triangles are getting generated, 25,524. Okay, let it be high resolution. So I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to save my cup STL format. Save it. So I have created my CAD file and I have already exported into the STL file. Now it's time for using the slicing tool. What slicing tool you can use, what I am using, I am going to tell you. You can go for this Cura, Ultimaker Cura. This is again an open source available, a small software. You can directly download it according to your operating system. I am going to give this into chat. You can please copy paste this link with you. I have already installed. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to type Cura Ultimaker. Now this new software is coming.
Sir, I agreed and continue browsing.
No, you are not going to browse anything. Just select the in the next tab. It is okay. Let me show you. No need to click on continue browsing. Just scroll down. It will give you the different options.
Then which one, sir?
Coming. I'm going to tell you. See, where only it is available. Download for free. Can you see that?
This one.
The
Ultimate.
first page, download for free.
Okay.
You can click here. Now Ultimaker Cura is there. This is Ultimaker Cura for Mac, and this is Ultimate Cura for Linux. So whatever the operating system you are using, whether it is Windows, Mac, or Linux, you can download.
Okay, sir.
Right? Okay. So I have opened my Cura. You can see the preview. This is actually the printing area. So I need to bring my design here so that I can actually confirm all the settings, and I can see how my layers are getting generated and how I can get it printed. So you can go to file, click to open files. I've already made up and I'm going to open this. Now you can see by default, because I have just installed it without giving any settings. So you can see my size of my cup, size of my model is bigger than the printing area. Then what to do? You can select this model and you can go for scale. I'm going to make it 50%. That's fine. And not 50%, I need to click. And I'm going to okay. Now you can see it is completely fitting my printing area. Can you see it? If in case, because you by mistake, anyone can select the different planes. Sometimes it may happen that your orientation is coming like this, or in any other direction like this. So this is the again important step. How? Because if you see this model, it is difficult for you to, to print like this. Reason? Because this handle is lying into the air. There is no support. How it is going to print? So it is very much important for us to understand the orientation of our model. So this is the correct orientation for my model, and I can print it like this. So you have to set the orientation first. It is not coming properly. Let me bring it again. Because these all settings you need to do. See, my printing area is small, so I'm going to make it 50% smaller in size. That's fine. And I can place it over here. This is the exact printing happening. Whenever you find your orientation is correct, go for orientation tab and you can choose any of the options. Like not this one, I simply want to rotate like this. It's okay. Correct. Now you can see in the left hand side tab, the option is coming. Now, what dimensions you can see 70.7, 70.7, and 50 mm. This is overall dimension is coming because this is the normal printer which can print only 100 by 100 by 100. So automatically it is coming like this. Getting this point? Now it's time. What are the different settings you have to do? You have to do the settings of your filling material. If you want to fill material 20%, as I already told you, you can complete your model with 20% of material. It will only create outlines. It is not going to generate the inside solid. If you want to take good strength, then you can choose 80% or maybe 100%. Layer thickness, whatever the material is coming, that depends on your nozzle. You can choose 0.2 mm or 0.4 mm, whatever is your machine configuration. Or any other custom things you want to create, you can use this custom tab. Otherwise, go for recommended settings. Right, so nozzle diameter, from where the material is coming, and then material filling, how many percentage you want to fill the material. Once that is done, you can click to this slice. You can see the slicing has been done now. And you can also see it will take 1 hour, 4 minutes to print this cup, and 23 gram of material is going to consume if you want to make it 3D printed. You want to see the preview, you can go for preview. See, this is the complete layer thickness, how it is going to print. You want to see the entire procedure, I will show you. See. First, what printer is going to do, first printer will create a little bit large circular area. Then within the dimension, it will start printing of your cup like this, layer by layer, one by one. Now see, handle can also be printing at the same time. Because my design is quite stable, so I do not need to use support also. Start. The same procedure is going to happen with your 3D printing machine. You can see this, green color area, big circle. First, printer will create a circle, a little bit large sort of plate, so that whenever you want to extract this object, there should not be any damage to your final product. You can extract this entire bottom material, and you can take out your cup. Later on, you can go for the post processing just to clean it, and your cup is ready to print, ready to use. So after finalizing all these steps, you can see there is a tab coming, save to disk. What is this? If you click to save to disk, automatically save as type is coming G-code file. That is the prerequisite file for any 3D printing. So you can save this file anywhere. And this file you need to transfer to your 3D printing machine. That's all. Through pen drive and through Wi-Fi network, any mode you can choose. The moment 3D printer will get this G-code file, you will on that 3D printer and it will start 3D print your object. That is the entire process of 3D printing. Starting from the CAD model, exporting your file from CAD extension to STL format. Then you can use any slicing tool to perform all the settings. And then you can export the G-code file, give this G-code file to 3D printer, and it will 3D print your object, and you can start using it. In case you are facing any difficulty to create design, because many of you are new to this technology, I'm pretty much sure after some days you will be very comfortable, but you want to perform 3D printing with any of your machines. So I would recommend one of these site where lot of 3D printing STL files are available. Thingiverse.com. I will share this link in the chat box. You can copy it. Thingiverse.com, where a lot of materials are available. And these files are available in STL format. You do not need to design. You can simply download this file and open these STL file in any of the slicing tool, and you can generate the G code and get it 3D printed. You can see there are a lot of examples coming. Guys, so many toys. Can you see my screen? See? So you can directly download these STL file also from this. But again, challenges, you cannot modify it because these are the site from the third party. But yes, if you want to get it 3D print, you can do a lot of experiments. See, all these are 3D printed parts. Correct? Right? I hope the procedure is clear to all of you. Yes or no? Anyone?
Sir, if you don't mind, can you repeat because there was no connectivity for some time.
Okay, you want me to repeat the process again? Okay, I'll show you. So I'm going to delete this object. So this is whenever you open this Cura Ultimaker, this is the blank 3D printing area. Now you have to bring your STL file which you have already saved from any of the CAD platform, especially from Fusion. So I am going to
Sir,
bring.
as I see in the last slide, you have gone to you have saved it as cup and you have converted into STL file. And
Right.
after that, my
After that,
connectivity is lost. So
yes, after that you have to download and install any of the slicing tool. So I have already given you one link, that is Ultimaker Cura. This is an open source, free of cost available. You can download this Ultimaker Cura software. It's a small software, right? You can download this tool, and once you will open, you will get this graphical user interface, this one. Once you open this one, because this is a slicing tool, so I need to bring my model over here. So you have to go to the file and open your file which you have created. I have created this cup and I'm going to open it. Now you can see by default printing area is smaller in size, while my cup is bigger in size. You can see the dimension in the left hand side corner, 169, 140 and 100 mm. So what to do? You can, as I already told you, you can rescale your model. Select your model, go for the first option in the, this second option in the left hand side, scale. It is 100% scale, so I'm going to make it 50%. Now it is small, but I need to bring this cup to my printing area. So first option is available, move, and you can move it. Correct? So it is available now. Once it is there, if you want to rotate, if you want to place in any other particular positions, you can rotate with the help of the snap rotation. If not, that's fine. After doing all this, you can do some settings like what is your nozzle diameter. That is the specification of the machine. That may be 0.2 mm, 0.4 mm, 0.3 mm. So I can take 0.4 mm, and what material you want to fill, whether it is 20%, you can create this entire model with 20% of material, 40% of material, or 100% of material. So I'm going to take 100%. Right? After performing all these things, you can click to slice. Building volume. Okay, it's still my this one is, let me move it.
Sir, this part I can understood, but how to changes the material, that means in the modification part I couldn't.
Modification means infusion you're talking about.
Huh?
Infusion. Infusion software you're talking about, right?
Yes, yes, I am talking about the fusion part.
Okay, just a second.
That means whatever I design,
Hmm.
after that, if I want to modify the
Material.
yes.
Yes, I'll tell you. So once you've done the slicing part, you can see the timings available, 1 hour, 4 minutes, and it will also show you how much material is going to consume, which you can also see with the help of this bar, that how it is going to.
This time is to print the material, 1 hour 4 minutes.
Yes, to print your model. Model,
Yeah.
whatever you have designed, and the dimension of this model is already available at the left side, 70 mm, 70 mm, and 50 mm.
So in any case, this would be the size this Ultimaker Cura will offer. We cannot make it all for our own size, whatever we want it to.
No, printers are available. Okay, that's fine. That's a good question. So what I'm going to use is, you can go for the setting. There is a setting of printer. If you are using custom printer, then this size is available. If you want to add your own printer, which is bigger in printing area, you can add printer also.
Got
Getting
it,
my
sir.
point? Whatever the press, or if you want to use custom printer, you need to give a lot of information. Let's say if I'm going to use VTech, I'm going to add it. Automatically, you can see this is a bigger printing area. So every printer is having a different printing area, right? So you have to add that printer so that it is automatically
Yes.
going to accept the printing area. Okay, this is the printing area. Now you can create any design within this area. The ultimate point is your design should not cross the limit of printing area. Otherwise, it is not going to print. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Yes. So again, go for slice, and after slicing, you can save this G code file in any of your folder. Just transfer this file to your 3D printer, and it will start printing and give you the output. That is the entire, procedure of additive manufacturing. How it is going to print like this. Clear? Click to this save to disk, and you can save this file. This is the G code file. Right. I hope this entire procedure is clear to all of you. I know,
Yes, sir,
I know.
very-
Yes, I know.
Yes, sir. This is clear.
Yes,
But
once
the
you will
challenge lies in designing the product.
yeah, designing, yes. Correct, that's true.
Yes, sir.
For designing, you
Yeah,
need,
Fusion 360 is more challenging than this one.
oh, come on, Fusion 360 is the most user friendly. It's not challenging. Any other tool you know, like AutoCAD or any other 3ds Max, Maya?
Okay, sir, can you see this one, that how I can change the.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming to that part. Now this 3D printing procedure has been done. See, suppose I have already applied this appearance. You can go to modify and click to appearance.
Yes.
The entire tool, entire material library is already available. If you want to apply, you can select anyone. I want to apply
cannot
some.
select, sir. That is why I am asking.
You cannot select. So are you getting this down arrow in front of your material?
No.
No. So you can simply select this object and drag and drop. Drag and drop to your component. It's applied.
Drag and drop. Okay,
Yes.
sir, I will try.
Yeah, please try.
Yes, sir.
Now it is happening.
Yes, sir.
Simple. That's what you have to a little bit see. Only challenges, you need to invest some time with this technology. That's all.
Yes, sir. And okay. And after that only, after that I have to save this one.
Yes, after that, you have to use the body from the browser menu, right click. 1 second. Because we want to 3D print, so we want to save this file in STL format. Save as STL. Then you
Sir,
can open the, yes, please.
sir, if we go to modify and
Mhm.
we are selecting material, so there are many materials that are available. You are selecting from metal, I think.
Yes, any material. This is just for appearance I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. I'm selecting the glass, and after that I am doing that.
You can select the glass also, no issues.
Yes, sir. I do, select the glass and yes.
Let's say glass. Now you can see the transparency is also there.
Yes, sir.
This is just for the appearance. This is not related to anything
Yes, sir.
about
But
3D print.
I couldn't save this one.
This one.
Yes, I couldn't save.
So select this body from the browser.
Body
Right.
from this browser. Yes, I go there. Body from the browser.
Right click and go for save as STL. Can you see my mouse cursor?
Okay, where I am now. Okay, sir, 1 minute. Body from the browser, then right click.
Save as STL.
Sir, when we are selecting this cup, so handle is to be selected differently, like it has to be selected. Like
No.
when I'm
Save as-
selecting only the cup,
I am
cup
getting
thing is
save
being
as
selected.
maze.
Right, got it. Now, what is the challenge then? If you choose this handle operation, let's say sweep, you have not taken this operation join, I think.
Probably, sir.
You have to take this join, then only this handle will join to this main body. Otherwise, you will be getting two bodies over here.
Right, sir. Right. So I need to go to modify to join this.
Sir, I
And
got
then,
the body, but if I right click this one, then I get save as maze.
No, okay. Please share your screen. Please share your screen. I'm going to stop share. Please share your screen now.
Body,
Okay.
then right click,
Right click.
then this, save as maze.
Okay, just click to that. Save as mesh. Please bring this, dialog box a little bit upside. Yes, send to this is same STL format or mesh. You do not need to send it to 3D printing utility. Just uncheck this one. This one. Output,
one.
yes, uncheck. Click OK. See, it is automatically save as type STL.
Oh, okay, sir.
You can save it. Then you can bring this file
Can you
to.
help me out about the axis? I couldn't select the axis properly. How to select the axis properly? It's a new page.
Okay.
Then,
So you do one thing. Yeah, this one is correct. You
Yes.
what in starting I would suggest open this origin. Just you near to origin there is a triangle, right? Just click to that.
this one.
No. That is not a triangle, man. This browser menu. Yes. Go
This
down, go down. This is document settings. Next is name views. Next, yes. Now you can see plane is coming. XY, XZ, and YZ.
Hmm.
You can select plane from here in starting if you are having any confusion. Whether you want to work in XY plane, XZ plane, or YZ plane.
So which
so
plane I
sir,
have to
which
select?
which one should be preferred?
So XY plane is nothing but the top plane. XZ plane is nothing but the front plane. YZ plane is nothing but the side plane.
So we are always selecting YZ plane.
No, YZ plane, you can see the view cube, it is coming right hand side view. We are always selecting XZ plane so that I can work on the front plane. It's already selected. That's why it is not getting changed. You can.
No changes happening for these two, sir.
No, because you have already selected YZ plane. Na? Cancel it. Please Control Z.
Control Z.
Yes.
Okay.
Now go for a sketch. Okay. Yes.
Sketch.
Now this is the front plane. You can see the view cube also right inside. This is the front plane. Most of the time we need to work on the front plane.
Okay. Sketch again.
XZ plane.
Then exit plane.
This is the front plane.
This is the perfect one.
Yes, not perfect one, ma'am. You cannot say that this is the perfect one because that depends on the view from where you are trying to see your object.
Okay.
If you want, you are trying to, if you are seeing your object from the top, then you need to draw the profile on top plane. If you are trying to see your object from the front, then you have to draw the profile on front plane. That is the rule.
Okay.
Anyways, you keep on practicing.
Okay, sir.
So if in case you need my help, then I can do separate workshop in your college also. That's not an issue.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I hope designing has been done and 3D printing entire procedure, how you can implement this 3D print, the procedure I have already completed. Now one session I have left for this MDP program, that is a little bit advanced portion. That is how artificial intelligence is coming in terms of additive manufacturing or in terms of designing. So that we are going to cover tomorrow, right? Meanwhile, you keep on practicing. If there will be any doubt, I will solve your doubts in tomorrow's session.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Preetham. Over to you now.
Thank you, Rajesh sir. You have really been very helpful.
Thank you, ma'am. Most welcome.
Thank you, sir. And participants, so tomorrow is the last day. And at the last session after valedictory, there will be exam 4 to 5. Before that, there will be feedback. So all the best. See you tomorrow at 10.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.